Michael Schumacher, the most successful F1 driver, is auctioning off a part of his collection. Let's dive right in and let's check out exactly what values and which ones he auctioned off. First up, probably the most unique one-off that was actually commissioned by John Todd personally for Michael Schumacher to commemorate the 7 championships that he won. Fetched $1.65 million in auction. Beautiful piece, probably something that nobody, I mean, I'm sure the guy that bought it probably will never wear it. Stunning though.
Now, do you think it was worth that price?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, do I think physically, I mean, for the history of it, yeah, of course, I think it was worth that price, 100%.
Now, what's your thoughts on the overall look of the watch?
I like it. I like the red. I like the different coloration of the dial. Do I think it's a little small for my taste personally? A little bit, but you're not really buying it for the size of it. You're not really buying it to wear it. You're buying it for the history of it, and I think it's a stunner. I mean, the guy's achieved great things in life. It's like, I'm a big soccer fan, right? If Messi had a crazy watch like this, I would probably be one of the bidders. All right, next up we got is the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak. That was also another gift from Michael Schumacher. As you can see on the right sub-dial, you're gonna see the 6 stars over there. That was to commemorate the 6 championships that he won. On the bottom sub-dial, you're gonna see the beautiful Ferrari horse symbol. And on the left side of it, you're gonna see the helmet. And this was also a gift from John Todd from Ferrari, one of Michael Schumacher's actually mentors. Great looking piece, beautiful watch, went for almost $500,000. That's a lot. I mean, the Royal Oak sitting at a 39mm stainless steel, but obviously all the history behind it deserves every penny of it.
Now, out of the 2 watches, which one would you pick?
I mean, I'm probably gonna get roasted for this, but I think if I were to wear it,
yes.
I would do the Royal Oak. Next up was actually a package deal with the 5. When I first saw the auction, I thought they were all being done separately, and I thought the box was actually gonna be auctioned off separately, but I guess they probably combined them all at the end, and it fetched $1.8 million. Now, why did it fetch $1.8 million? Each piece was limited of 99 pieces. They were produced in 2001 to 2003. Probably some of the rarest FP Journes ever produced, but let's dive into them and see exactly what they are. First up we got is the FP Journe Tourbillon. Probably one of the craziest watches and one of the most famous watches FP Journe has ever produced. It actually won a Watch of the Year in Japan in 2003. Stunning piece, crazy, crazy movement, crazy horology behind it. Beautiful timepiece. Next up is the Octa chronograph. Probably one of the most intriguing and most beautiful FP Journes ever made. Only 313 samples ever produced worldwide. Don't forget, FP Journe only makes 800 to 1,000 watches a year as well too. So beautiful piece, Michael Schumacher, stunning taste. I don't know if he actually personally picked the watches or they were gifted to him. I'm sure a little bit of both, but beautiful taste. Next up is the Octa Calendier. This was actually the first annual calendar ever produced by FP Journe, and only the 3rd complication ever made for the Octa Automatic. So much history, beautiful piece, love it. Next up is the Octa Jour et Nuit. The watch was never produced on its own. It was part of the Ruthenium collection. The name Octa was given to it because it represents in Latin the number 8, which was put on the side of the casing, which means infinite. But overall, gorgeous piece. Love it, beautiful. The Resonance. Honestly, the Resonance showcases the genius of FP Journe all in one watch. Nate, are you gonna ask me which one my favorite was?
I was, actually.
Were you really?
What are you picking? Yeah.
I would do the Turb.
I saw that coming.
Yeah, or the annual calendar.
No, you gotta pick one.
Probably the annual calendar.
There you go.
Yeah, annual calendar.
Now, do you think that was worth $1.8 million?
Yeah, 100%.
100%?
100%, yeah. That collection, auctioning off for $1.8 million, just the watches alone are worth a lot of money. But to have that history behind it, especially with the case that was specially made for Schumacher, I actually think he got a good deal on it. Let's move on to probably the most recognizable watch of the whole auction, right? FP Journes are great. A lot of watch lovers, people that love independence, people that love really rare items will know exactly what an FP Journe is. But to showcase it, the Rolex Daytona Paul Newman reference 6262, beautiful. So this watch pretty much signifies racing, right? Everybody knows the Daytona as the racing watch. I mean, Rolex sponsors pretty much every racing, every F1 event all across the world. The Paul Newman, honestly, auctioning off at $346,000 and belonging to Michael Schumacher, who's pretty much the legend of the F1 racing. I actually think the buyer that bought it got a very, very good deal on it. It was crazy to see these watches go, and the fact that they got $4.4 million, I think relatively overall, I think the auction actually went for good values. I don't think it was anything like really stupid where it's like, oh my God, 10, 15, $20 million. Great end result. Love the fact that they all sold. I'm a little surprised that the family sold off his collection, to be totally honest with you, but I hope to see more of his collection come up, and I'm kind of excited to see the values of them.
Would you be placing bids on anything coming up?
You never know, Nate. I mean, why not? Maybe if we hit 100,000 subscribers, maybe we'll fly out to the auction house and we'll do it in person.
That would be great.
How about that? I don't think you want to see me in auctions because I get really excited and I start like screaming out. I make everybody in the auction know that I'm bidding. You know, like, oh,
yeah.
Hold up my paddle.
You just hold it up.
Hold
you
it up.
Put it, take it down.
I'll ask what the premium is afterwards. When they tell me it's 25%, I'm like, oh my God. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to watch all the other videos that we do, and make sure to comment, like, subscribe, and thanks always for the support.